Hey everyone, I'm Eric Wynn. It's great to be back. Today we're talking about self-esteem. Do you like yourself? Or, just even at a base level, are you okay with yourself? I think we all underestimate how much this question affects our relationships, our happiness, and our ability to connect and care for others. For me, my self-esteem, my confidence has been pretty fine in terms of, what I'm passionate about, or my grades, or, the fact that I have an awesome family. But in the girl category, in the relationship category, for most of my life, my self-esteem was a big fat 0. Back in high school, I really liked my best friend. For years and years and years, we hung out, we had great chemistry, we talked all the time, but no matter how close we got, it didn't matter how much I was being myself or how I packaged myself, it didn't work. She never was romantically attracted to me the same way that I was romantically attracted to her. This was incredibly frustrating, and especially as I got myself in more and more vulnerable or putting my heart out there situations, it started to just get straight up painful. She just wasn't attracted to me like that, and that's okay. That's a thing that happens in life. That's just, whatever. But for me, I was 18 years old, and no one that I had been attracted to had ever been attracted to me back. In retrospect, 18 still seems pretty young, not a big deal. But for me, when I was 18, a senior in high school, it felt like forever. Everyone else had had their relationships and had kissed the girl, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, what is wrong with me? So many people had told me at this point that they thought I was a great guy, fun, interesting, but they weren't attracted to me, to the point where I was like, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I am unattractive. Because of this backdrop, it didn't matter that I saw great things in my life or I knew cool things about myself, because I was so fixated on what was not enough, what was not okay with me. And instead of addressing these blind spots that I had, these misconceptions, these lies that I had in my head about girls and relationships and myself, and sorting through that alone, I just saw this place where I was hurting, this place where I was empty, this place where I wasn't getting the love and affection that I really wanted. And I was just like, girls, a relationship will solve all of this. A relationship won't really work from day one if you're coming at it from a needy place. A relationship won't work to long-term fix any of your insecurities or make you like yourself. The first person in your life who should be completing you, who should be your better half, who should be bringing out the best version of yourself, it should be you. I remember for the longest time, even after some relationships, I had this misconception in my head that a relationship will make it so you're never lonely again. I think I got that from movies or society or something, but I remember sitting alone in my room, just sort of frustrated with some, hangout stuff that had fallen through, and I'm just like, man, I really wish I had that person in my life so I wouldn't ever have to feel lonely like this again. And then I stopped myself and I was like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. We have so many unrealistic expectations about friendships and relationships just buried in there somewhere that we need to surgically remove from our head. It was so healthy and freeing for me to shift from a relationship will make it so I'm never lonely again to, hey, I need to be better at dealing with disappointment, being alone, being introverted, being with myself. Yeah. It wasn't just my unhealthy expectations about relationships that was tripping me up. It was, in the girl department, I did not like myself. I was not okay with myself. When I was younger, I used to straight up change my personality all the time to fit in more or to be more popular. Being a chameleon like this so easily was a way of me not liking myself. I was treating my real self as not good enough. And I preferred putting in all of this energy, all this worry, all of this thought into being all these different fake versions of myself. I also spent so much time daydreaming about the girls that I liked and my feelings for them, and whether they were thinking about me and whether they were gonna text back and how I could text back and how I could hang out with them, all this stuff. This was another hidden way of me not liking myself. Being willing to put my real life on pause to daydream about another person was a way of me saying, my life is not interesting, this person's is worthwhile. That this person has the love, attention, affection that I really, really want and cannot give myself. I should have been asking myself, am I a person that's worth daydreaming about? Or am I just sitting around daydreaming about another person who's not daydreaming about me and just all around a lame situation? The unrequited love situation with my best friend in high school also It made me feel so unhealthily bad about myself that I started to adopt a very loser mentality about myself. I started obsessing over the fact that I was not good enough, that I was not attractive for some reason, that I must be too skinny, I must be, too introverted, or, it must be because I'm an Asian guy. Statistically, Asian guys are less attractive because of blah, 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 blah. It got to the point where when a girl did actually like me that I was super attracted to, I was so thrown off. I was genuinely stunned by the fact that she didn't care at all about me being skinny or a nerd or, being an Asian guy. The fact that she liked that, I was so almost appalled by that. I was like, what? I had spent so much time fixating on how I was not good enough and how I was not okay with myself to the point where I was actually behind in knowing why I should like myself, why I should be okay or celebrate or embrace or love myself. Do you like yourself? You have literally spent your entire life with yourself. You are literally the person on this earth who knows yourself best. So if you don't have a clear idea on why you are awesome, why you are worthy of love and respect, how in the world is some other stranger who comes in later supposed to figure that out? Loving myself more, being okay with myself has made such a huge difference in my life, and I want that for you too. You are the change maker in your own life. You can do that for yourself. Let's think more deeply. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.